Okay, people, I just want to pop in with a few reflections after class. Yeah. And then I'm going to stretch. As usual, I'm going to focus on the front split stretches because I like to do that to sort of maintain my flexibility. So I'll show you the method that's working for me right now, and you're welcome to follow along. So how do I feel about class today? I feel, it didn't go too bad. It was tough. There was some very, very fast combinations in this class, like warp speed combinations. And that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, I tried to keep up. I tried to keep up with it, and I think I'm proud. I feel proud that I was able to actually get my feet to go in time with the music, at least some of the time. All right. Yeah, in the center, very challenging combinations with promenades that were going on forever and ever and ever, and it seemed like they weren't ever going to stop. Yeah, and then Italian fouettes. Okay, which I don't know how to do, but I am learning. The first time I ever tried Italian fouettes was in my last class, and that was a really terrible mess. But this week, I saw improvement. So overall, pretty good. It's a pretty good class. So now just to get into a stretch, I'm gonna try that. I'm still a bit warm, not too cold for a stretch. Gonna stretch out my hamstrings here. Very tight as usual. I have to go very slow with these hamstrings. Easy and slow. Give them a chance to get used to the idea that there's going to be some stretching happening. I like to distract myself while I'm stretching by doing this kind of a thing. Somehow when I distract myself, I think my muscles seem to ease a little bit more. But right now we're not forcing anything. We're not forcing anything. I'm moving on to the next leg. As you can see, I'm using this pillow because I'm using the pillow for two reasons. Because it's comfortable. It makes, it takes the pain off of my knees and it allows me just to relax into the stretch. And it also adds a bit of slide so that my back leg can just slide backwards. And I find that very, very beneficial. Here we go. Next hamstring. And I'm just gonna ease and just relax into the stretch. This side feels good. The other side felt a little bit sore and painful, but this side feels kind of nice. And again, I'm just sort of gonna rock to the side, distract myself. Okay, now I focus on my hamstrings. I like to focus on my hamstrings even more than my hip flexors when I'm getting ready to go into a front split. Because they're the tight, I don't know, they're both tight actually, hip flexors and hamstrings. They're both tight for me, but I find that these days my hamstrings are particularly tight and I don't want to injure myself, so I take a little bit of extra time with the hamstrings. Just slowly letting myself get comfortable in this position and breathe. Don't forget to breathe. I can let my head fall forward. Nice, nice. Okay, the next leg. I'm going to flex my foot for this last hamstring stretch. Just give it a little bit more, I don't know, let's call it resistance in the hamstring as I stretch gently. Let myself ease into it and breathe. Okay, nice. Now we're going to take the flex into a point. As you can see that I've really loosened up a lot since I began this series of hamstring stretches. I've loosened up quite a bit. Okay, one more with a flex first, keeping my back sort of straight. That intensifies the stretch, both flexing my foot and keeping my back flat as I lean over my hamstring. It makes the stretch stronger, but I'm not forcing myself or anything. I'm just sort of leaning into it, relaxing into it, breathing, enjoying the feeling. Feels good. And now I'm going to release and point. So after all of that tension, when you point, you go a little bit further. Nice. Okay. All right. Now, like I said, I'm not too worried about my hip flexors. Yeah, my hip flexors are tight, but my focus is on the hamstring today. And yeah, please ignore this. I need new tights. But here we go. Into the split. Oh. Very slow. Very easy. If it doesn't feel good, we don't do it. Breathe and relax. All right. Now we're going to stretch that back leg genuinely back. Stretch that backwards as much as we can. All right. Now I'm getting into the hip flexor. Okay. All right. So when I feel like I'm about as low as my body's going to let me go, relaxing, I'm going to try and twist a bit. Twist over my shoulder like that. And watch my back leg. All right. Then twist to the other side and watch my back leg. All right. And then look to the sky. And then forward over the leg. At this point, I think I'm about as low as I can go. Okay, relax. Now I'm going to do the next leg. All right, so let's do the next side. We're not forcing anything today. No way. We're just easing and relaxing and easing and relaxing. All right. Feels so good. I think that's as far as I can go, but I'm actually impressed that today, without much effort, it seems as though my calf is touching the floor. So let me turn to the back and twist, and as I twist, I really feel a stretch in my right hip flexors. Strong enough, but not too uncomfortable as I stretch and look over my right shoulder here to watch my leg, my foot. You can really feel that. And then you turn and you look at the other foot. Well, actually you turn and you look at the same foot, but from the other side. Like that. Nice. Feels good. Now, look to the ceiling. Breathe. And ease forward. Nice. You can try that again. Look to the ceiling. Ease forward. I consider that a very good split stretch for me. Now, today, because I'm feeling especially flexible in this part of my body, I'm going to repeat my split stretches. Okay. Here we go. Now, the second time I do this, I always feel like a little bit sore. So I'm very careful and very gentle. Easing from side to side. Breathe. And if it doesn't feel good, you just don't do it. Okay. Look over your back shoulder. Look to the other side. Nice. Look to the ceiling. And look to the front. Good. Okay. Next side. And my last front split stretch. Okay. Here goes nothing. Gentle. Be gentle to yourself. Be gentle. Wave your feet. Say hello. Hello. Ease your hips from side to side. Enjoy the feeling. Feels good. Are you as far as you can go? Probably. Twist. Opposite. Twist. To the ceiling. Breathe. And lean forward. There's one more thing I want to do. I'm going to give myself a nice front stretch, front split stretch if you like. And push my pelvis sort of under to start. And then I'm just going to lean forward a little bit. Lean forward gently, slightly. Let gravity do the work. Breathe. Flex, just because it feels good. Point. Okay, stop. It starts to hurt now. If it's starting to feel like sustained pain or anything like that, I stop. I don't push myself beyond that point because I know that I'm pretty quick to get strains in this area right here. And it takes a long time to heal those. All right, so yeah, I mean, I could do other stretches, but this is all the time that I have for now. I want to be off about my business, doing other things with my day. And so this is where I'm going to leave you. And thank you for stretching with me. I'll see you again soon. Bye.